2025 is here, and it looks like there's going to be a continuation flow for how silver has been acting, which is a wonderful thing. It's in a great spot right now. But with that, then, where do I go? Where is the better price? We've talked about 90% silver, UNC versus circulated, and how that swings. We've also talked about the world legal tender silver dollars, like our Silver Eagle. But when you see premiums on them, you result back to the basics, which is a 1 ounce round. What's the design? Well, that just adds to it. But what's the price? That's the key, right? Well, tonight, how about this one? Your choice of up to 4 different 1 ounce rounds. And tonight, your price is just $37.95. $37.95. So tonight, we've chosen the top 4 designs in 1 ounce rounds that we sell here on a weekly, monthly, yearly basis, which is the Lincoln cent, that beautiful buffalo nickel, the famous Morgan dollar, and then the counterpart, the peace dollar. All of these pure silver, 0.999, made out of silver here in the United States. $37.95. Now the industry, you might remember, I do, going back to being a paper boy in the late 60s, so it means I lived through the 1980s silver rush. And at that time, you might remember as well, there was really no way for the average citizen to own silver other than 0.900 fine. Engelhart, Pamp Swiss, others did make large silver bars. So they were 10 ounce, 100 ounce bars, kilo bars. But again, if you didn't have the cash, you weren't able to participate. So they kind of narrowed the spectrum. Well, Engelhart changed that. In 1983, they came out with, for the very first time, the affordable 1 ounce silver. And it changed the industry forever that year. Forever. 1 ounce rounds. They called them the Eagle, because the eagle was on one side. Now, go figure, a couple of years later, the U.S. Mint creates the Silver Eagle program. Kind of like taking an idea and just squashing it because they're the government. And today, 40 years, that Silver Eagle's been the driving force. But what they did was they made silver affordable. And there's no mint premiums, whether it's the Maple Leaf from Canada, the Libertad from Mexico, China's Panda, England's Britannia, the U.S. Silver Eagle. Where are the prices? And when we're looking at those coins all being in that $47 to $49 range, I look at it as, hey, a 20+% premium for legal tender. But when it comes down to it, it's still 1 ounce of silver. So it never hurts to put aside just silver. And that's what this is. The number 1 seller, it's right there. That buffalo nickel, no matter what it's put on, whether it's the 1 ounce ingots, which you've seen with us before, or 1 ounce rounds, they are always the most popular. But it comes down to just value for the dollar. We've talked about 90%. How many dimes to make an ounce? What's the cost? Right? But sometimes it's just simple to go right to the source, like this, a 1 ounce silver round, and make it happen. Now, over the years, we've also changed how we even do these. They used to only have like the manufacturer's look and feel, right? Engelhart was a miner on one side and the eagle on the other, right? Where it got the nickname of being called the Eagle. And then, over time, we've had the holiday ones, where you can get a snowman or Santa Claus. We've had special issues to replicate that of the Super Bowl toss coin, to Major League Baseball, to you name it. They've had medallions. But 1 ounce legal tenders changed the open face of how collecting is done. But didn't take away the popularity of the image on the piece, because they also became collectible. If you were a Lincoln cent collector, the longest tenured coin in U.S. history, a 1 ounce silver or Lincoln is the theme. Here you go, a 1 ounce silver round. And look at the price again, $37.95. If buffalo nickels are your thing, then the buffalo nickel 1 ounce round fits in perfectly. The Morgan and Peace are the most popular silver dollars ever made here in America, the 2 largest ever made to circulate. So obviously emulating and using the design, look, and feel is also ridiculously popular. Any way around it, these are special. But more so when the price makes them be the wow, right? We see our competition right now, that same Morgan dollar design. Check out the largest cataloger in the country, and you're going to see $63 for the same thing. Not kidding. The Buffalo nickel they also have out there at 63. The Lincoln, they're at 58. The piece, they're at 57. But all of those are what? $20+ more per coin, or in this case, per medallion. All of these state clearly 1 ounce of 0.999 fine silver. The manufacturer is here. The smelter is here in the United States. And sometimes, again, it's just nice to put a little away. We always want the silver eagle. It's become the dominant silver dollar in the world today. But with the prices on the table, again, our competition at 49 to 59. And I get emails every day from all the larger competitors that we have, and those are their prices. Not horrible. But if it's a 1 ounce silver, and that's what it is, why don't we look and save ourselves 20, 25% or more? That's what it comes down to. Silver is silver. The whole deal is, how can I buy it most affordably? Guys, give me a 30-second clock, please. The your choice. The your choice means if you just want to buy the Lincoln, thank you, that's your choice. We're okay with that. A lot of our competitors say if you buy everything, we'll give you this low price. Not our way of doing business. We're going to give you the lowest common denominator to start and let you add the multiples on as you wish. So if the Buffalo is your thing, or you're the Buffalo and your grandson or granddaughter is the Lincoln cent, because that's where they're starting right now, and it just kind of accents, maybe gets them the dollars at some point with our pushing, wouldn't that be a great thing? But tonight, 1 ounce silver's crazy price, $37.95. Join us.